WHBC AM Canton. Reliable as ever on News Talk 1480 WHBC.
The following program is sponsored by the Medicine Center Pharmacies.
Good morning and welcome to Health Matters with the Medicine Center Pharmacy. I am your pharmacist, Paul White. We're very glad you joined us. Before we begin, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Mercy Medical Center, Studio Arts and Glass, and of course, today is J.D. DeAngelis, our producer. This morning in the studio with me is Brad White, a compounding pharmacist, and our very special guest, Sereen Zawahri Krasuna, registered dietitian and coordinator of Mercy Weight Management. Good morning, Sereen, and welcome back to the show.
The Centers for Disease Control report that a whopping 62% of Americans are overweight or obese. It's no surprise that a sedentary lifestyle combined with increased food consumption lead to health risks among adults, teens, and children. As the warmer months approach, many people focus on dieting and exercise to lose weight and getting in warm weather shape. It's also a great time to evaluate good food choices and really pay attention to what we put in our bodies. Today we're going to talk about healthy eating habits and learn tips on portion control and more. We'd like to remind our listeners today that the program is available on our podcast. You can download that from the App Store on your mobile phone. Look for Health Matters with the Medicine Center Pharmacy, and you can listen to any of our programs anytime. If you have questions you'd like addressed today, you can post them up on our live Facebook feed, or you can give us a call here at the station at 330-450-1480.
So, Sereen, your second trip back to the Health Matters, and I see she brought a lot of props today. So we
I came prepared.
So we don't know what to expect today. So, but
we're going to learn.
But yeah, we're very happy to have her back. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a dietitian. I am the program coordinator in the weight management department, so I help people on a daily basis learn how to eat healthier, lose weight, just feel better all around. So yeah. I not only teach it, but I have to live it, right?
Yeah, that's true. I guess you do, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so we just celebrated National Nutrition Month. What's the significance of that?
National Nutrition Month came about to educate the public on just living a healthier life, eating better, eating healthier. Not only for ourselves, but also to encourage our children, too, because they're the next generation. And they see how we eat, and that affects their eating habits as they grow older.
Are we eating better?
Hopefully, I hope. That's the job of us dietitians, right? To go around and educate people. So it's just to bring awareness about eating healthier and just kind of living a healthier lifestyle.
What about breakfast? Run out the door. We don't have it. We don't eat breakfast.
Just like this morning, right?
Yeah. Good or bad?
Bad to skip breakfast. Very bad to skip breakfast.
Peanut butter okay for breakfast?
Not by itself, no.
On a muffin or something like that?
Well, we have some good alternatives to peanut butter. Have you ever tried the powdered peanut butter?
No, I haven't.
It's amazing. It's wonderful. It just comes in a container, and it's just powder. And you mix it with water if you want to put it on something, or you can put it in a smoothie like I did this morning. And you take out about 85% of the fat. So you're going from about 16 grams of fat for 2 tablespoons of regular peanut butter to 1.5 grams of fat for 2 tablespoons of the powdered peanut butter.
Is that like a single-dose cup or something like that? Is that the way it comes packaged? It
comes in a container.
Okay.
Just kind of like a peanut butter container, but a little smaller, a little thinner.
So it's designed for one?
No, it has a whole container, or you can do the single-serving packets. Okay. You can buy those, too.
Never seen it. Guess I'll have to do some searching.
Yeah. I put it in my smoothie this morning.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, let's have some good breakfast ideas.
Well, I have this smoothie here. I blended it. It actually takes less time to make something like this than to go through a drive-thru to grab some breakfast.
Okay.
And you save yourself money, too.
Okay.
So this is one of those cups that you just put it on your blender machine, and then you use the same cup to drink out of. You just change the lid.
Looks kind of green.
It is green. I'm still celebrating St. Patrick's Day now. I threw in a bunch of spinach. It's my favorite thing to put in there because it just takes the taste of everything else you mix it with. So I threw in spinach. You can throw in kale if you like kale instead. A banana. So I just grabbed a small banana. And then I did a serving of strawberries. I just got frozen strawberries, though, so I don't have to worry about washing them and cleaning them, pulling off the stem. Much more convenient for me. I throw it in here with the powdered peanut butter. And I can either prepare it the night before and just take it out of the refrigerator and add water to it, or I just throw it all that morning, add water, and then blend it up.
Certainly is an interesting mixture, I'll give you that.
It is. It is. It is very tasty, though.
Okay.
All right, so I have to ask, does it taste spinachy or is it more banana strawberry?
It's more banana strawberry. Definitely.
And does the powdered peanut butter have peanut butter flavor?
It does.
Okay.
Yes. And if I do just the powdered peanut butter and the banana with the spinach, it definitely tastes like you're eating a mixture of peanut butter and banana.
Neat.
Yeah. And during the break, you may even want to try this.
Oh, my gosh.
So what's what kind of nutritional breakdown content? What kind of protein count and carb count? Is that too beyond our conversation, or?
I haven't analyzed it. This is just my own concoction.
Okay. But it works.
I haven't analyzed it, but it's definitely filling. I mean, I have this for breakfast every morning, actually. My coworker and I show up with our green smoothies every morning. So it has enough protein. I mean, it's a serving of protein. You have 2 servings of carbohydrates, actually, because I have the 2 servings of the fruit. And then I have a lot of fiber from the spinach. And it's very the fiber from the spinach makes it really filling.
So it holds you to lunch, though. You feel full.
Nothing holds me to lunch.
Okay,
Never. Nothing holds me to lunch.
All right. It holds you till 10 o'clock. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
But it is definitely filling, yes.
All right. So that's interesting. So you got fiber from the spinach, you got your protein from your peanut butter, and you said something else.
Your fiber, your fruits, your carbohydrates.
Your carbs. Okay.
Yeah. Carbohydrates coming from fruit are wonderful, especially at breakfast. We even have something like this. I just found this in the grocery store, actually. And it's called Just Crack an Egg. And it has ham. So for the people that love their breakfast meats, it has ham, it has cheese, it has peppers, onions. And all you have to do is, when you open this up, just open the packets that are in there because they're divided. Throw in your egg. Mix it up and pop it in the microwave. And it actually, as well, takes less time to make this than it does to go through the drive-thru. So it's kind of nice. It's convenient. You can have a piece of fruit that goes along with it because it's not high in carbohydrates at all. So if you take this and you grab a banana, you're set.
I keep reading that bananas are not good for people with diabetes. Am I reading that?
I mean, carbohydrates, they're all carbohydrates.
Yeah.
Bananas, strawberries, pineapple, like what we have here today in front of us, they're all carbohydrates.
Yeah.
So it just kind of depends on
They
how
seem
much
to be-
you have. And
The Internet seems to be zeroing in on bananas for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, it all rotates, right? 1 week it's bananas, next time it may be apples, and it's carrots.
I'm guessing, though, that having carbs from your banana or pineapple is probably a whole lot better than having a Mars bar.
Correct.
So,
Much better, yes, definitely. You feel better, too. I know that there are times where I have just gotten off of my breakfast smoothie, and I have not felt as good as I feel when I have this smoothie for breakfast every morning. To me, it makes a big difference, and I can tell my energy level and just how I feel in the morning.
This mixture. You're talking
This mixture.
Okay.
This is what I live off of, this mixture.
So, I've in the morning done like some different protein shakes or meal replacement shakes and things of that nature. So, it's like the scoop, the water, and run out the door, like you said.
Yes.
So how about some alternatives? So you've got my interest peaked here, and my wife's probably freaking out if she's listening or watching since it's green. But tell me, where are some responsible places to find some other smoothie recipes like you've kind of laid out here so that we can not be misled down the path of internet falsehood?
Yes. So you can always work with a dietitian. If you go to a reputable source like something like Healthline or WebMD, those websites, and they have some recipes there, something like that would be good. But any of the traditional ones, such as, or the websites like, if you're looking, those cooking websites, like Better Homes, they have certain things like that. They are going to give you all these recipes, but they may not analyze the content of it. Or it may have more carbohydrates than what you really need, or more fat. I went through and I was looking up recipes online, and some of them were just kind of surprising me how much fat was in it from coconut sources. Not just coconut milk, but also coconut fat that they had added to it. And as well, the sugar content of what they add to it. So sugary drinks, juices, things like that. Where if you make your own or look at those recipes and kind of evaluate them and say, okay, well, I have my fruit here. I don't necessarily need to add juice to it. I can add my milk or my water. It tastes the same. I mean, it tastes perfectly fine when you have water in it. Mm-hmm. So it's hard to kind of give exact resources, but you can always work with a dietitian.
Cool. So how do we work with the dietitian? I know that's coming, but do you want to give a little plug and then we'll move on? Because
yes.
I guess I think sometimes even in the pharmacy world, we have a patient that comes in and they've been diagnosed with diabetes. I think, okay, we need to talk about how you test, what your medications do, how they work, and you probably need to see a dietitian.
Correct.
But I don't think the average Joe thinks, I need a dietitian. They think, I know how to eat. I know what I'm doing. And you know what?
Yes.
I'm thinking, I don't know how to eat anymore. So how do we get hooked up with you at Mercy Weight Management?
Yes, you're right.
Even if you're not looking for weight management, maybe just to get educated.
Yeah, exactly. You can learn to eat healthier. I mean, we do that there. And like you said, you don't have to have diabetes to seek out a dietitian. So you can always check out our website, which is cantonmercy.com/weight loss, or you can give us a call. Myself and my coworker Linda are in the office Monday through Thursday, and you are more than welcome to talk to one of us. We're very friendly, but you can give us a call, 330-588-4854. Like I said, or you can go on our website. You can even actually, when you go on our website, request more information so we contact you.
I was just peeking on the script here to talk about the keto diet, but I see that's the next page.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, very good. So if you're trying to lose weight and you don't know where to start, what do you recommend? I mean, obviously, we can call you guys.
Yes.
Maybe people are intimidated by something that formal. Are there some basic tips you can give our listeners today?
Exactly, yep. Start by making small changes. People that have great success don't change overnight, right? I mean, in any aspect of their life, it's not happening overnight. It takes small steps, and it makes it a lot easier when you start off small. So it could be something like, okay, for the next month, I'm going to aim at having 5 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. It sounds easy, but it's actually harder than what you think. Sure. So 5 servings of fruits and vegetables. If I do this breakfast smoothie, this is giving me 3 of those right there. 3 servings. So just 5 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. Don't skip breakfast and drink your water. That's a huge one. 64 ounces of water is what we want you to have. So those are some quick, easy tips. Prevents you from overeating later on during the day, too.
Okay. You're listening to Health Matters with the Medicine Center Pharmacy.
You're listening to Health Matters with the Medicine Center Pharmacy and your hosts, pharmacists Paul White and Brad White. Remember, you can get more information right now by visiting medshoprx.com. That's medshop.rx.com. We'll be back with more of Health Matters with the Medicine Center Pharmacy in just a moment.
With a heart attack, every second counts. Every moment the blood supply to your heart is cut off or reduced leads to heart damage or death. Mercy Medical Center can stop a heart attack in record time. Mercy is the only hospital in the nation that can open a blocked artery right in the ER, just minutes after arrival, saving lives and preventing further heart muscle damage. That's because Mercy's Emergency Chest Pain Center was America's first to achieve full accreditation and the first to install a fully functional cardiac catheterization lab just a few steps away from our ER doors. The average time in the U.S. from ER arrival to opening of a blocked heart artery is 64 minutes. At Mercy, thanks to our ER cath lab and the area's most experienced emergency heart care team, it's faster. We're capable of opening a blocked artery in as little as 5 minutes. If you have heart attack symptoms, get to Mercy. We can stop a heart attack in record time. To learn more, visit cantonmercy.org/heart.
Spring is finally here. It's time to beautify your home with stunning stained glass. Studio Arts and Glass will custom design a traditional bevel glass window or add elegance to your contemporary space. The gift shop's open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 6. Call 494-9779 for our stained glass class schedule or to make a live succulent wreath. Go to studioartsandglass.com for more information.
Hi, this is Brad White, your Medicine Center pharmacist. Are you paying big bucks for a little blue Viagra pill? There's a better alternative. Starting at only $4 per dose with a prescription from your doctor, the Medicine Center Pharmacy can prepare a sildenafil or tadalafil tablet that melts in your mouth for an affordable price. This allows you to take care of business and still have money left over for dinner and a movie. The Medicine Center Pharmacy has 4 locations in Stark and Tuscarawas counties. We're here to keep you healthy and save you money. Give us a call at 330-339-4466 for more information.
Spring is here, which means it's time to protect yourself from colds and allergies. We at the Medicine Center Pharmacy are helping. Save on our Quality Choice line of products during our buy one, get one free sale. The Quality Choice brand is the same as national brand items, but without the price tag. Stop in any Medicine Center Pharmacy and stock up on all Quality Choice products, including skincare, cold and flu, allergy, pain relievers, feminine products, first aid, and more. Mix and match all Quality Choice and save big. Free item must be equal or lesser in value. Visit MedShopRx.com for more information.
Welcome back to Health Matters with the Medicine Center Pharmacy. Today we're talking about healthy eating and weight management with Mercy Medical Center's Sereen Zawahri Krasuna.
Perfect.
She brought some stuff too, man. So we're going to try this out a little bit later. She's a registered dietitian and coordinator of Mercy Weight Management. Have a question? Post it on our live Facebook feed or call us at 330-450-1480.
All right, well, we've already had a caller call back in and say, what's that phone number again? So they knew the radio station's phone number, but they didn't get your phone number. So one more time.
It's 330-588-4854.
All right.
We're not in the office today, though. Keep that in mind. But
Okay.
Linda and I will be back in on Monday.
All right, so we'll post that up on our Facebook feed, too, so you guys can hit that up there. So,
And we also have our open house Monday, too, if anyone's interested in coming and learning more about the different programs that we have, or just learning about eating healthy and maybe just scheduling a one-on-one with myself. We do have our open house on Monday at 3:30, from 3:30 to 5:30 in Mercy Hall, which is the building behind the main parking deck at Mercy.
3:30 to 5:30.
all right, super. Okay, so you gave us some tips of where to start if we don't know where to start by starting small. What about our metabolism? Does that have anything to do with weight loss?
It does. Oh, it does. And, the best way to boost up your metabolism is to eat. I tell people this, and they kind of think I'm crazy. But a lot of times what I see when people come in is they're either not eating enough at certain times, or they think that if they just stop eating after lunch and they just don't eat dinner, that they'll lose weight. But they're actually slowing down their metabolism. So to get the best weight loss results, you want to make sure that you eat throughout the day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, that's always important, not to skip your meals.
Same time?
Doesn't have to be the same time every day, no, because your day may adjust, may be different. You may have a meeting, or you may have to pick your kids up later one day from sports. So you want to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then you also want to pay attention to your body. So if your body's kind of telling you, well, I'm kind of hungry, I haven't had, you kind of skipped out on a snack, or you skipped out on lunch, or you ate lunch early today, and I'm kind of hungry before dinner, I need to eat something. That's what you want to pay attention for, those hunger cues. Like if your stomach's growling, you're getting a little lightheaded. So you want to grab maybe a banana, an apple, anything like that to help hold you over. A string
Or the
cheese.
afternoon snack or the morning snack. Is
Yeah.
It? Okay. So you got bananas, you got apples. What else?
String cheese.
Bunch of cookies.
That's really
Donuts.
No. It's great to get your sugar from fruit. Great to get your sugar from fruit.
All right.
So having fruit with some type of protein source, like a hard-boiled egg or a string cheese, or this powdered peanut butter that we had talked about, something like that, you can mix it up that morning, put it in a container, and maybe take it with you to work, dip some carrots in there, dip some celery in there. That's great.
Recently, I got hooked on mini bagels and cream cheese.
Okay.
Good, bad, ugly?
It depends. Hopefully they're whole grain mini bagels.
Yeah, okay.
Whole grain is preferable over white.
Sure.
Because it takes longer to digest, so it doesn't spike our blood sugar so high and then drop it, making us more hungry soon after.
Okay.
And you want to watch the carbohydrates, too, because it can rain on things like that. Even
And the light cream cheese?
That's not too bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Good protein source.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gee, I thought I was all wrong.
No, you didn't have a bagel. Or, I'm sorry, you didn't have a donut. You had a bagel.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
All right. Maybe I had a donut, too. I don't remember.
I didn't see it.
Oh, gee whiz. Okay. What are the effects of dieting? Okay, we can all of a sudden decide, okay, I'm not going to eat very much today, and I'm going to eat smaller portions, and should we or not?
So if you are doing smaller portions, like you had mentioned, than what you typically eat because you want to lose weight, that's wonderful. It's just when you skip a meal or you go too long without eating. There's that new topic, that intermittent fasting. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's saying that if you go, and there's different categories of intermittent fasting, but some of them are saying if you go like maybe a whole day without eating, or you go from like lunch one day to breakfast the next day without eating. Now, the evidence hasn't really come forth and said that that's beneficial, especially for people that have hypoglycemia, type 1 diabetes, even type 2, depending on where they're at. I mean, how high their blood sugars are and whatnot. But you never, ever want to do something like that, especially in those groups. With kids, too, I mean, your bodies need the nutrients. So things like that are not necessarily good. But if you eat smaller portions, eat healthier foods, like I said, you make one change at a time. Maybe you just take breakfast and you say, okay, I'm going to try this green smoothie that she's talking about. Looks crazy, but I'm going to try it. That one change can make a big difference. It could cut out 300, 400, 500 calories from your intake right there. And if you cut out 500 calories a day over the course of a week, that's equivalent to 1 pound.
All right, so how about this? Since you opened that door, how can you cut out that 500 calories and yet not feel like you're running out of gas at 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon? Because that's what I feel like sometimes happens to me, at least.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not alone.
Yeah, cutting back on portions will help, definitely. And then you can have that snack that we had mentioned, like maybe a banana with string cheese, just to help hold you over, because that protein also gives you energy, too. But if you cut back your portions and then choose healthier options. So here today I brought with me these Green Giant frozen vegetables. They're riced vegetables, okay? And this first came out with the riced cauliflower as an alternative to actually using rice. And they added to this mixture I have in front of me peas, carrots, onions, and it takes the place of fried rice. So if you're saying, okay, well, I'm really craving some Asian food, right? You take this, throw it in a skillet, use a little bit of light sauce, make some chicken maybe, or scramble some eggs to mix it in here. You have your fried rice, you have your protein with the chicken and also from the eggs, and you have your carbohydrates from your peas. And I actually, when I make a mixture like this, I take like frozen corn, for example, and throw it in for a little bit more carbohydrates. But that's a great way to cut calories from your rice. Instead of having rice, you're going to have the rice cauliflower. So making small changes like that actually benefit you. And it's not hard, you know. It's not like, okay, well, I'm going to be starving. No, this is actually really filling. Lots of fiber from the vegetables. And you're getting your carbs from things like peas and corn, if you add corn to it.
I always heard that frozen vegetables were not good for you.
These are actually pretty good because they're not frozen in any sauce. That's what you want to be careful, because you can find some that are frozen in sauce and it's
butter
high.
And stuff like that, yeah.
Yes, and they're high in fat, high in sodium. These, if you look at the ingredient list on the back, it'll just have the ingredients next to it. Like this one, for example, just says butternut squash, period. That's all it has. So it's wonderful.
Okay.
One more time.
It's 330-588-4854.
You're listening to Health Matters with the Medicine Center Pharmacy.
You're listening to Health Matters with the Medicine Center Pharmacy and your hosts, pharmacists Paul White and Brad White. Remember, you can get more information right now by visiting medshoprx.com. That's medshop.rx.com. We'll be back with more of Health Matters with the Medicine Center Pharmacy in just a moment.
Hi, this is Brad White from the Medicine Center Pharmacy. Perhaps you've gotten the urge to venture outside and clean up the garage or do some yard work, resulting in muscle aches and pains. If you have sore muscles or aching joints, you may want to consider a prescription pain-relieving cream available with a prescription at the Medicine Center Pharmacy. Our pharmacists can work with you and your physician to get topical pain creams that can be rubbed directly on the source, reducing inflammation and pain. Topical creams avoid troublesome side effects and dependency issues that can be caused by oral medications. The Medicine Center Pharmacy has an accredited compounding laboratory, and it is your source for custom medications. Custom compounded pain-relieving creams, available only at the Medicine Center Pharmacy, where wellness begins. Visit us at medshoprx.com for the pharmacy nearest you. That's medshoprx.com.
Spring is finally here. It's time to beautify your home with stunning stained glass. Studio Arts and Glass will custom design a traditional bevel glass window or add elegance to your contemporary space. The gift shop's open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 6. Call 494-9779 for our stained glass class schedule or to make a live succulent wreath. Go to studioartsandglass.com for more information.
Have you seen our new arrivals at the Half Off and Hot Buy store in Louisville? A great selection of spring clothes for men, women, and children. This is a great time to stop in the Half Off and Hot Buys to see what's new. Lots of spring toys, and it's getting close to Easter. You'll see a lot of Easter Bunny stuff like eggs, baskets, and lots of Easter decor for the season. So get over to the Half Off and Hot Buy store in Louisville next to the Medicine Center Pharmacy, where our quality choice products are still buy one, get one free. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, at halfoffhotbuy.com.
Are you tired of spending time sorting your medication? Hi, pharmacist Paul White for the Medicine Center Pharmacy. A locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Whether you are a caregiver or personally take medications, our pill packets will change how you take your medication forever. Instead of multiple pill bottles, you'll want to receive one easy dispensing box that contains all of your medications in individual packets. Organized by date, time, with instructions clearly labeled, it's simple, convenient, and safe. Call or stop by your local Medicine Center pharmacies in Canton, Louisville, Minerva, and New Philadelphia. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
You're listening to Health Matters with the Medicine Center Pharmacy. I'm your host and pharmacist, Paul White. Today we're talking about healthy eating and weight management with Mercy Medical Center's Sereen Zawahri, Krasuna. Okay.
One more time.
It's 330-588-4854.
Registered dietitian brought a lot of examples today. This is the kind of show we really love because we have some snacks and stuff like that. So we've got a lot more to cover today. So let's get back to the show.
How's your smoothies?
Smoothies are really good.
Yeah.
They don't taste green, so
That's good.
Yeah, it's green.
my wife's texting me freaking out. But, so guess what, honey? We're going to buy Magic Bullet this weekend.
Okay. The big question, the big deal is the keto diet. Mm-hmm. Big thing going on right now. I mean, what's the deal? Good, bad, ugly?
In my opinion, as a dietitian, the keto diet is not necessary. And I know people are going to be upset with me for saying something like that. But with the keto diet, you are dropping your carbohydrates too low. Mm-hmm. So I do the OptiFast program as a dietitian for the OptiFast program. And we put people at the lowest amount. We put people at, for example, 90 grams of carbohydrates, okay? The keto diet, I've seen about 50 grams of carbohydrates. Some people even do less. And so if you're looking at something like that, with our OptiFast program, we get people to lose weight so fast. I mean, it's an average of 50-pound weight loss in 12 weeks.
Gee whiz.
Yeah, so it's fast, and it's meant for people that have that weight to lose, but then we educate them on eating healthy after that. Unfortunately, with the keto diet, you're dropping that even lower, so then once you start to add in the carbohydrates, your body kind of sucks it all in, right? And then we see sometimes that we gain weight after that really fast at the beginning because our body's like, oh my gosh, there's carbohydrates, and I'm just going to suck it all up. And a lot of times, especially when we're not working with a dietitian, we go back to those eating habits after the keto diet that we were on before. Maybe you're not making the changes, or we kind of think of it as short term, like I'm doing this to lose weight, and I'm just going to stop it afterwards. But what are you going to do afterwards to make the change, And with the keto diet, it's high in saturated fat, for example. So they're seeing a link with heart disease. And you want to just kind of be very careful with those negative effects. And somebody that has diabetes, you definitely don't want something like the keto diet.
Yeah, sure.
It drops your carbohydrates too much and just adds a lot of fat to your body too. And you're already at high risk for developing heart disease. So you want to be cautious with that.
Well, this thing has hit the country by storm. It was around a few years ago, wasn't it?
It's been around for a while, actually, because it was actually used to treat children in the past. And it was to help with seizures. And so it has been around for a while, actually. I looked it up, and it's actually since the 1920s, doctors have been using it to treat seizures in children. But
Gosh, I wouldn't have thought that far back that they knew much about nutrition.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
very
amazing.
interesting,
So, and I mean, I've spoken to people that have Parkinson's disease and something like that, where they said their doctors have said just decreasing carbohydrates a little bit and increasing the fat a little bit, but not to the extreme of following maybe the whole keto diet.
That's interesting. It's a neurological disorder of sorts. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So we killed the keto diet. Let's move on.
I wonder what fad is coming next, huh?
I know. Well, years ago, in our corporate office in St. Louis when we were a medicine shop, the whole office got on this water diet.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm sure you've heard about this. I think that's gone, big time gone. But that's all they had every day was water and vitamins.
And, sometimes if we hydrate ourselves too much, we can overhydrate ourselves, and so our sodium will drop, and that's very unsafe for our body.
Some of these people lost a ton of weight.
Yeah, because they're drinking more water than what they're used to, too.
And then after it was all over, they gorged themselves.
Exactly. So that's why we have to think of it as eating healthy, not a diet, right? Because diet is more short-term in our minds.
Gotcha. So, okay, what about intermittent fasting?
Yeah.
That sort of thing. I don't want to eat for the day or 3 days or whatever.
Yes, you definitely want to be very cautious with that. Like I said, they did studies on animals showing some good results, but they didn't do anything really in humans yet, and so the evidence is kind of mixture. Some people, you'll talk to them and they'll say, oh my gosh, I feel great. I don't eat from lunch one day to breakfast the next day and I just feel wonderful. Well, are they feeling wonderful because maybe they used to eat a lot of fat for dinner and so their body's not getting all that fat in, so they feel much better that way too? Or are they just they have a lot of fat stored and so they're breaking that down for energy too?
What are some real powerful energy foods?
Berries are actually really good.
Okay.
Yeah, berries. I mean, I've seen
strawberries, blueberries,
raspberries, blackberries. Yeah, there's so many diets actually that only allow you to have berries because they're a superfood. They're actually really good for our brain health too.
All right, there's a company that advertises constantly on the radio and on the internet out of Texas Superfood Diet or something like that.
Oh, that's new to me.
No catch that ad?
I haven't,
okay.
No, I have not heard that.
I think I catch it usually on the radio when I'm driving around, you know. But then they get testimonials, oh, I feel so much better. I've never felt this good in my life, and and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the biggest thing, to feel, like I said, with my breakfast smoothie, if I don't have it, I don't feel as good. And that's because I'm getting those nutrients fresh from the food. Especially the spinach, You're getting so many good nutrients from the spinach. So if you want to feel that good, just switch up your food a little bit or work with one of us dietitians. We'd love to help you. Just switch up your food a little bit and you will feel as good as those people on those infomercials or those ads.
Okay.
Yeah, there's so many diets here and there. And a good source to look at is something like WebMD, for example, their website. If you see a diet and you're not 100% sure or maybe you're not able to reach out to a dietitian, look at those reputable sources and see how they break down the diet and what they think of the diet. Okay.
There's some products out there that supposedly help you with glucose control. Glucerna. I'm using Boost for diabetics who did recently that supposedly smooths out your glucose level. Yes, no?
With those, if somebody, for example, is skipping a meal or they don't have time or they're going a long stretch between breakfast and lunch, definitely having something like that could benefit them. It's always important, though, to work with a dietitian. I know Nicole, our diabetes educator, our dietitian, will be on the show in a few weeks. And, she'll definitely give you way more information on things like that. And so it's always good to work with them. And you definitely don't want to go off the shelf and buy something that's not meant for someone that has diabetes because of the sugar content that they may put in that. So it's great to refer back to those sources that are specifically made for people that have diabetes, yes.
Okay. Interesting.
How about, is it possible for people to be eating the right things to lose weight, but maybe they aren't eating the right portion size and kind of self-destructing?
Yes, you are 100% correct, definitely. Because at that point, it just breaks it down to calories. So let's say my meal, I made it really healthy and it's 300 calories. And let's say I eat it and I don't give myself enough time to fill up because it takes about 20 minutes for your brain to realize that you're full. It's slow communication between your stomach and your brain, unfortunately. Everything else with our body is just instant except that. So in that 20 minutes, you can do a lot of damage, right? So if you
You'd consume a lot of food in that 20
yes,
minutes.
exactly, yeah.
Okay.
So if you end up saying, okay, well, I'm just really hungry, and then you grab another serving, and it's another 300 calorie serving, and then you grab another one because you're just still really hungry, you just consumed 900 calories. It's healthy, right? It might be from my rice cauliflower mixture, but it's 900 calories. And so there, you can overconsume calories, which does not allow you to lose weight. Because like I had mentioned previously, if we cut back 500 calories a day, right, that will decrease over the course of a week our calorie intake enough to lose a pound. Okay? So if we're over-consuming calories, even if they're coming from something healthy, we're still over-consuming calories.
What about fruit juices? I think we passed that. Orange juice, grapefruit juice.
Yes.
Yes, no.
With those, it depends. If you're feeling sick, kind of just getting over a cold like I am, orange juice helps a little bit with that. But the rest of the time, it's just a lot of added sugar. All right. Sometimes it's actually a good idea to have juice made specifically for children because they don't add sugar like they do for adults. So my daughter's 8 months old, and we had bought her some juice because she wasn't feeling well, and the doctor and nurse recommended grabbing some pear juice or some white grape juice. And we actually drank that. It does not have the sugar that it has for a typical orange juice, for example, or pineapple juice that you buy off the shelf, and it actually tasted delicious. So you do want to be very careful with juices because of the sugar content. The serving is actually only 4 ounces of something like that because it's so high in sugar.
Yeah. Well, I was watching a commercial the other night about the low sugar, one of the major brands, comes in that funny shaped bottle.
Oh, the light, yes.
Yeah, I've
50%
tasted,
less sugar, I
I've
think.
tasted it, but it doesn't have a very good taste compared to the rich,
Because we're used to all that sugar, right? That's the thing.
To the rich orange
That's the thing. Now, your taste buds do adjust. I promise you that.
Okay.
Your taste buds do adjust over time, definitely. And at first, if you want to maybe mix half a glass of regular and half a glass of light, just to kind of get used to it, and then slowly cut out the regular and add in more of the light. That could be a good transition.
Okay. Final breaks here. You're listening to Health Matters with the Medicine Center Pharmacy.
You're listening to Health Matters with the Medicine Center Pharmacy and your hosts, pharmacists Paul White and Brad White. Remember, you can get more information right now by visiting medshoprx.com. That's medshop.rx.com. We'll be back with more of Health Matters with the Medicine Center Pharmacy in just a moment.
Are you sick and tired of waiting at the big chain pharmacies for your prescription? We've all been there. You aren't feeling well, and you go to pick up your prescription, you're told to come back later. At the Medicine Center Pharmacy, you don't have to wait. We can fill your prescription in 15 minutes or less, and we could even save you some money on your prescriptions. Talk to your Medicine Center pharmacist at any one of our locations in Canton, Louisville, Minerva, and New Philadelphia. Visit medshoprx.com for more information. Have you seen our new arrivals at the Half Off and Hot Buy store in Louisville? A great selection of spring clothes for men, women, and children. This is a great time to stop in the Half Off and Hot Buys to see what's new. Lots of spring toys, and it's getting close to Easter. You'll see a lot of Easter bunny stuff like eggs, baskets, and lots of Easter decor for the season. So get over to the Half Off and Hot Buy store in Louisville next to the Medicine Center Pharmacy, where our quality choice products are still buy one, get one free. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and halfoffhotbuy.com.
With a heart attack, every second counts. Every moment the blood supply to your heart is cut off or reduced leads to heart damage or death. Mercy Medical Center can stop a heart attack in record time. Mercy is the only hospital in the nation that can open a blocked artery right in the ER, just minutes after arrival, saving lives and preventing further heart muscle damage. That's because Mercy's Emergency Chest Pain Center was America's first to achieve full accreditation and the first to install a fully functional cardiac catheterization lab just a few steps away from our ER doors. The average time in the U.S. from ER arrival to opening of a blocked heart artery is 64 minutes. At Mercy, thanks to our ER cath lab and the area's most experienced emergency heart care team, it's faster. We're capable of opening a blocked artery in as little as 5 minutes. If you have heart attack symptoms, get to Mercy. We can stop a heart attack in record time. To learn more, visit cantonmercy.org/heart.
Hi, this is Brad White, your Medicine Center pharmacist. Are you paying big bucks for a little blue Viagra pill? There's a better alternative. Starting at only $4 per dose with a prescription from your doctor, the Medicine Center Pharmacy can prepare a sildenafil or tadalafil tablet that melts in your mouth for an affordable price. This allows you to take care of business and still have money left over for dinner and a movie. The Medicine Center Pharmacy has 4 locations in Stark and Tuscarawas counties. We're here to keep you healthy and save you money. Give us a call at 330-339-4466 for more information.
Okay, welcome back to Health Matters with the Medicine Center Pharmacy. I'm your pharmacist, Paul White. Today we're talking about healthy eating and weight management with Mercy Medical Center's Sereen Zawahri Krasuna, registered dietitian and coordinator of Mercy Weight Management. Now she's got some more things to look at.
Yeah, I got lots of props today if you can watch on the Facebook Live.
Good deal.
Yes.
Okay.
One more time.
It's 330-588-4854. Definitely. So I have my OptiFast products here today, and I know we had talked about weight management, how to lose weight. And so if you feel like, okay, I got to do something. I really have to do something. I don't feel as good as she's saying I can feel, right? But let's say you have 50, 60, 100 plus pounds to lose, and you really need help with that. Well, we have our OptiFast program, and this has been around for years and years and years. And Nestle manufactures this, so it's definitely high quality. It's not like if I were to buy something off the store shelf. So it's definitely high quality, and it's tasteful. You can go to our website and learn more about the products that we do have, but we have these programs targeted for people that want to lose more weight. Or if you only want to lose maybe 10 pounds or so, but don't want to do a full program, maybe you just need help with breakfast, and you think, okay, a meal replacement would be really good for me to have for breakfast. You can come in and work one-on-one with me and just incorporate something like that into your diet and learn how to eat healthier, for example. But like I said, if you have a lot of weight to lose, for example, 50 plus pounds, you can do any variation of this. You can do a variation of these products with food. You can do all products. It really just depends on kind of what
you can do 3 meals a day with OptiFast.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yep. Yeah, or you could do 3 OptiFast products a day, a meal and a snack on your own, or you can do 5 OptiFast products a day and not have to worry about eating anything else. I mean, we have all different variations of that. Is
there a wise way to do this? Like, okay, I'm going to have 1 meal a day. It'll be my supper or dinner, and the rest of the breakfast, lunch is going to be OptiFast products.
Yes.
Is that makes the most sense, or isn't there anything that makes the most sense?
It all, I feel like, depends on person by person scenario.
Okay.
So we have had people, especially our program that has 4 products. So they'd have breakfast as an OptiFast product, breakfast, snack, lunch, and then another snack, and then their dinner may be a meal. Something like that really works with people that have a family, for example, because they're eating very similar things. I mean, you'd eat the same protein source, because we all need protein, our kids, ourselves, our spouse. You'd eat your vegetables, because we all need vegetables, definitely. And you would just, for example, have a smaller portion of the carbohydrate, or have fruit as your carbohydrate instead of having pasta. So for someone that has a family or that really wants to still have a little bit of food in there, that would be really good. But a lot of times people come in and they say, I think I just need to get away from the whole stimulus of food. Just make it easy, whole stimulus of food, reset myself, lose weight. But the best thing about our program is that after people lose weight, that's the hardest part comes next. Because having the products, I mean, it's all portioned for you. You don't have to worry about, okay, am I putting enough of the scoop or this? And when they finish losing weight and they want to learn how to eat healthy, that's the most crucial point, because that's where we focus on portions. Instead of calories, we're saying, okay, we're going to focus on portions. And we really encourage them at that point. That's the most crucial time. So we encourage them to come every single week and see us in our clinic. And we go over, make sure that they had enough portions. And we check their weight, too, because a lot of times if they overconsume at that point, we can catch it right away on the scale. All right? It's very easy to see that fluctuate on the scale. So it's nice because not only are they able to lose weight, it's medically monitored, so it's not like they're picking up something that you can just buy off the shelf. It's medically monitored. We're making sure that they're staying hydrated is number one. They're staying healthy, but also teaching them. We teach education classes during this whole phase. So we're teaching them, okay, how do you deal with stress in the future? Because we see a lot of people tend to gravitate towards food when they're stressed. So we're teaching them, like, when you go out to eat, what do you eat at that point? What can you do in the future so that way you don't overconsume your calories?
Okay, so you tell them based on their weight level how much of this to consume daily and how much not to consume? Is that part of the
so if
program?
they want to lose 50 pounds or more, then we say, okay, the full fast might be best for you because it's just going to give you an average of 50-pound weight loss in 12 weeks. Where if you were to do something that's 3 products, a meal, and a snack, that maybe yields 30, 35, up to 40-pound weight loss in the 12 weeks. So if you don't have 50 pounds to lose, maybe you have 35 pounds to lose, that would be perfect. Or if you have 10, 15 pounds to lose and you want to maybe work with us with some meal replacements, we can do that as well.
There's a lot of people who consume a massive amount of vitamins, okay? All right, let's say I'm one of those people, okay? I'm going to get on your OptiFast diet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure your product is full of vitamins, minerals,
Correct.
protein, fats, all that sort of thing.
Correct, yep.
Still take all the other vitamins?
You don't have to. Actually, with our program, when you do the 5 products, it's 100% nutritionally complete.
Okay.
So even the iron that we have in here. Now, if you're iron deficient, you make sure you talk to your doctor about that.
Sure.
But if you don't have any issues, you don't even need a multivitamin with this.
Okay.
Yes. And it's actually really tasteful just to have maybe pick me up in the afternoon, for example. Maybe you don't want to lose weight, but you want to make sure like you don't have time for lunch. That's a big thing that we hear is I'm just so busy in and out of meetings, I don't have time, but I need something that's healthy, that has the protein, that has enough fat, but not too much fat, but also the carbohydrates. Because a lot of times what we see is if we're buying stuff off the shelf, it doesn't have enough carbohydrates. And so these have enough carbohydrates to help hold us over. Okay, so they're wonderful. We even have a high-protein version here. And some of the stuff, I mean, we have soups, we have bars, we have shakes, but then we also have these high-protein shakes that if you're exercising, we have people that will do this, and it has 26 grams of protein in it, so it's a wonderful protein source.
All right, very interesting.
Yeah, we have lots of examples. We actually have pre-portioned entrees, too, for the people that maybe want to have a meal, but maybe their biggest struggle in the past has always been portioning.
Size,
Yeah, we have these entrees, and they're all about the same range for carbohydrates. And, I mean, this is mac and cheese made with butternut squash. Would you ever even dream of something like that?
I'll have to try that out on my granddaughter.
Yeah, exactly.
That's one of those things where you just don't tell them, you serve it.
Oh, my God.
Exactly.
Then you
Exactly. Definitely.
So, all right, so why don't you put up your phone number and website again, because if we've piqued people's interest, it won't do any good if they can't find you.
Very true. So if you go to Mercy's website, which is cantonmercy.com, do /weight loss, okay? That's how you get directly to our website. Or you can just go to Mercy's website and just type in weight loss. But that'll take you to the weight management page. You can also give myself or my coworker Linda a call, 330-588-4854. Monday through Thursday we're in the office. Or we have our open house. We have our spring open house because, now's the time where we're thinking, okay, I planned a vacation to Myrtle Beach or Hilton Head or Florida, and I just want to feel better. I want to feel good. I want to feel confident, and I just maybe want to work with a dietitian or maybe grab some products to have. So you can come to our open house, which is this coming Monday, the 8th of April, this Monday from 3:30 to 5:30, so just come in whenever that time. You can call us to RSVP. Even if you need to show up, you can just walk right in. We're in Mercy Hall. Once you enter the building, you'll see our signs for our open house. But that's the building behind the main parking deck at the hospital.
Okay, super.
Yeah.
What else we got to eat today here?
We have some cereal. So this is a great breakfast option. Okay? It's like oatmeal, but it has other nutrients in there. It has some fruit, things like that, and it has 10 grams of protein, so more than an egg, for example.
Okay.
And a lot of times when we eat oatmeal, it's really good nutrients, but it's not enough protein. So having maybe a scoop of that powdered peanut butter and throwing that on there once you mix it up, or grabbing one of these breakfast entrees that you can, or breakfast cereals, you can buy from us too.
What about powdered peanut butter and peanut allergies?
Yeah, you definitely want to be careful with that. It does have that peanut in it, so you don't want to have it if you are allergic. Now, if you're okay with almonds, the company is actually coming out with
almond butter.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
It's the powdered. So it's different than if you buy it in the store because it's, for example, if a store roasts it and they blend it up, it still has that fat in there. But if you buy the powdered version, it doesn't have all that extra fat.
So the peanut allergy isn't bothered by almond.
It depends on the person. Some people are allergic to peanuts. Some are just allergic to almonds. Some are allergic to all nuts, all tree nuts, for example. But if you know that I'm okay with almonds, but I cannot have peanuts, then the almond one would be fine for you.
Okay,
usually.
super. Okay.
One more time.
It's 330-588-4854.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Excellent
Thanks
program.
for having me.
Excellent program. Thanks to registered dietitian Sereen Zawahri Krasuna, coordinator of Mercy Weight Management, for joining us today. We'd like to remind our listeners, if you suspect you have a medical issue, please contact your healthcare provider. And thanks to our sponsors, Mercy Medical Center, of course, and Studio Arts and Glass, and, of course, our technical producer, J.D. DeAngelis. As always, we thank our listeners for joining us on Health Matters with the Medicine Center Pharmacy. Have a healthy week, and we'll see you again right here next Friday on News Talk 1480 WHBC.
The preceding program was sponsored by the Medicine Center Pharmacies.
WHBC AM 10, reliable as ever on News Talk 1480 WHBC.